buy another pack, man.
Nah.
Had a good day today too.
All right. Let me know when you're ready, Slim.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I've been ready.
All right. We got another episode of Main and Slim. We got a special guest across from us. This is a special guest, actually. You know what I'm saying? Gus's finest. You know what I'm saying? You got Libra in the building. What's good, Libra?
Man, chilling. I'm so happy y'all having me again. Y'all extended family, so let's go.
Nah, definitely, man. You definitely keep us in the loop, so I can't complain this year. I know last year I said you hit up kind of late. She been on point this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I told y'all I'm getting better every year.
Nah, you did. You definitely did. You definitely did.
Working on it every year, man.
Real quick, just tell people what you've been up to, man. Like, tell them about yourself, what you've been up to. It's a different platform. It's not mine. It's not Slim's. This is us joining together. So
yeah, y'all doing big things. Big things. Shout out to y'all. First off, my name is Libra. Libra Miller. I own Fresco Men's Boutique. I have a men's clothing called Fresco. That's what this is. What I have on. I also have a music festival I started 4 years ago called Culture Fest. We normally take over a weekend. This year we're doing a day. It's going to be on November 14th. I also do a fashion show called Fresco Holiday Fashion Show. I do that in December. Man, I'm just,
so you're having a big fourth quarter.
Yeah,
I
man.
forgot about that. 'Cause when we talked last time, when was that? That was about February, January, something like that?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Last time we talked, I think it was actually July because it was right before Culture Fest.
No, I'm talking about we did the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because
right.
you had just did the fashion show. And we were talking about, talking about everything.
Absolutely, you're right.
Okay, Slim is here. You want to say something? I don't know. Yeah, I hear you in the background. Say hi.
With the cool polo bucket.
You know, I'm the captain of this boat.
Yeah, Captain Slim.
That's why I got the bucket. I'm the captain.
Yeah, anytime we have anybody dealing with music, we put Slim in charge.
Okay, let's go, Slim.
Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna go ham.
He's the podcast A&R. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That man is excited.
I'm not the music man, but I can be the music man if y'all want me to. All the people gotta do is just elect me. You know, it's an election year, so.
Oh, man, look, and then I'm happy you said something about music, though. So I did also drop a Culture Fest mixtape this year, Culture Fest 2020 mixtape. I executive produced that, arranged the playlist, got some artists in the studio together, got a couple producers, some beat makers and stuff like that, and we got pushed out some good product.
Is that to promote Culture Fest, or are you gonna do something after that for like people that performing or?
So what it was initially because I had to push Culture Fest back. So originally, I do Culture Fest actually in August, and for anyone that doesn't know, yeah, exactly, around my birthday. Culture Fest official day in the city is August 25th that we have honored from the mayor. So we try to keep it around. You got an
official day in the city?
We have an official day in the city still.
Yeah, Slim, we slacking, bro. I should definitely have a day in the city. Not because you have one, but I feel like.
Hey, I'm working for that key, man. I want that key to the city, so I'm not stopping till I really just want to make some changes in the city for our youth and for our creatives in the city. So I mean that's the goal. But yeah, we got an official day, man. And it's for us. It's us. It's called Culture Fest Day, August 25th every year. And like I try to keep it around that time frame, but because of the pandemic, I had to push it back.
Right.
So because of that, I did the mixtape, and that's what we got in the mixtape. We got some songs together from the hottest artists in the city, and pushed that thing out. Been doing some good streams on all platforms. Culture Fest 2020 mixtape, y'all go download that. Fresco Music Group, man, search it.
Now, real quick, I got a couple questions I want to get to before we start getting deep into the Culture Fest. Mm-hmm. But before I get into them questions, I want to ask one thing. Me and Slim actually did a podcast where we did the interview with Hen, and I was telling her that the song I was looking for isn't on the mixtape.
I asked her about it when I went to her crib.
Yeah,
I remember Hen played that song, and I sung it for like 8 days straight. He played it one time only though.
Man, nah.
Diamonds and Girl joint, right?
And with Lil Nah, and I was like. I remember telling her, I said, I'm be honest with you, Hen. I would keep that. I'm be honest. I said, I would keep it. It would be mine. It wouldn't
I
wouldn't give it to Libra. But where's that? When that song coming out? I need to hear it again.
I don't have access to that song, and if I do, maybe I didn't even know I had access to that song. So maybe I need to holler at him.
Maybe that song never was on there.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's my advice. I don't know.
Because I remember having a song from Lil Nye but not a song from Lil. No, I take that back. I did have a song from him and Lil Nas, but I don't know if it's the same song. And the only reason I think I didn't use it is because I already had a song from Lil Nas. Oh, so I had already had a song from Lil Nas, so it was just like I was trying to keep it limited to one artist, like one song per artist on there. It didn't necessarily work out that way because actually Slime KD ended up being on 2 songs. But that was the metaphor. So
right.
I don't know if I ended up slipping on that song because of that, and I'm mad, but. Everything happens for a reason because I am doing some mixtapes with some artists in the city. So, I mean, maybe me and him could get back together and do something.
It's the music business. It's a lot of undercutting going on. Maybe somebody took it from you. Who knows?
Hey, look, and that can happen too. But again, everything happens for a reason. So I'm not even tripping.
But, okay, so I want to get into some other things real quick before we get back into the Culture Fest. I got a lot of questions regarding that. So, first thing I want to ask is, like, I know you got a day in the city and all that. So, to anybody that's watching or to the things you promote and just how it defines you, what does Augusta mean to you?
Man, Augusta is Augusta is a real gem. To me, Augusta means Black Hollywood because I think about the history of Augusta. One of the main reasons I opened Fresco on 8th Street is because actually in the past, that's where we couldn't really shop on Rubens and all that. So that's where you actually shopped at, off of 8th Street. Just talking to my grandmother, learning a lot of stuff in history about Augusta and downtown. Like 8th Street and down is kind of where, us as black people actually hung out and did things. Augusta to me, I mean, we're predominantly black in Augusta. Population. Augusta is beautiful in so many different ways. The history, the creatives that we have here, I feel like it's so raw and pure. I truly feel like Augusta is the heart and soul of Georgia. And I mean, I say that to anybody.
No biasness.
No bias.
And I noticed this next question is just probably the way left field from that, but I have to ask it because I want that to interfere. We talk about later on, but it was a post recently, and Slim, I don't know if you've seen it, but a guest on this show, Kim Walter, she actually tagged me in the post, and a entity, Slutty Vegan, they had a post and they was wanting to pick their next location, and Augusta was one of them. Augusta and 2 other places.
Oh, that would have been dope.
And pretty much you go in the comments, you vote. I'm assuming, or maybe online. I'm not sure. But apparently in the comments, there are people living in Augusta, from Augusta, pretty much saying like, don't come here. It's nothing here. Why you want to come here? That's pretty much pushing them somewhere else that they want to go to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody like this. I know one of the places they said was Columbia County. They said don't come to Augusta, go to Columbia County.
But what happened to 2 thumbs up?
What
is that?
I mean, winning the 2 thumbs up out there or Flipping Biscuit?
Flying Biscuit.
Flying
that
Biscuit.
Down.
Yeah, they Columbia County.
Oh, I ain't never been there before.
Exactly, because Columbia County.
Real with you. I'm not really the Columbia County.
But that's the funniest thing. Like,
turn the mic off.
Look. But this is the funniest thing. So like, my 9 to 5 is a territory manager for a mobile company. I'm not gonna go in details because that's not who I'm promoting.
Got you.
Like,
I forgot to tell you, I see you all the time too.
Man, I be whipping around the city. So.
Yeah.
But in driving around Columbia County and Evans is so big. Y'all don't have a central location.
We got the Lady Amphitheater.
Who wants to be across from the cops?
Talk to him, Libra.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why Columbia County. Yeah, exactly. But nah, people don't really like. To me, Columbia County is not set up for a kind of like a community type of feel. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. They have nice neighborhoods and stuff like that, and they have cool things going on in their neighborhoods and stuff. And they have cool community events at Lady Antebellum. But
that's what it's called, Antebellum.
I think so. I don't know. But
Slim know what it's called.
Yeah,
I don't. I really
but
don't.
But it's not set up to me for a welcoming kind of like really come out and have fun. They were really set up for the soccer mom to bring the kids to the park. Like,
but
it's not set up
building the downtown area where that police station at. They building that into a downtown area.
Who wants to get? And I'm not saying drink and drive at all, guys. But who wants to get drunk, have fun in front of the cops? Especially in Columbia County. First of all, I know people that won't drive in Columbia County because they're scared of Columbia County cops.
True.
So
Columbia County is a private-owned jail, so you should be scared.
Exactly.
All
like
right.
I mean,
we got to move on. He's spitting facts now.
yeah,
Come
man.
on,
But look, it's different.
Come on, we
It's
gotta move
different
on.
over there. It's different
Slim
over
getting
there.
his Columbia County
It's
bag.
different
So.
over
Oh,
there.
nah, for sure. You go to jail in Columbia County, you're not getting out for 30 days. You don't bond out. That's
I
for
heard you get
misdemeanors.
Kool-Aid though, so that's I guess that's good. I don't know.
But
The Kool-Aid got.
I don't
the,
wish that
never
on
mind,
nobody though, guys.
I ain't gonna get there. I ain't gonna get there. But the Kool-Aid got something in it that mess up one of your main organs.
I've heard that though. I've heard that in
It's
jail
true.
system period
It's
too.
true.
So yeah, okay, we're
But,
going.
uh,
Don't go to
to-
jail. That's definitely the first point. Like, don't go to jail. Anybody.
But what's your thoughts on the
That-
original question as far as like just people not wanting them to come to the city, like just like pushing them away from the city when you got an opportunity to bring something big down here, whether it's for an event or one time or whatever.
I think that's I hate to say it, that's normally the main people that say it's not something here in the city, but they push it away. So it's kind of like, you are our biggest enemies, and you're actually from the city. I mean, the best thing they could really do is be quiet.
Yeah, just don't
because,
vote then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't vote, because if you're not gonna be uplifting or positive for the city, like you're only doing damage. But you also talk about the damage that's happening. So it's
Right,
like you
right.
throwing trash on the street, but then you complain about it. Make up your mind. Like, are you for the city or not? And if not, move.
And I asked you that question specifically because like you got an event, you throw every year here. How do you feel your event gonna thrive when you have people like this in the city? You know what I'm saying? That feel that way when you're doing this event for the city. Kind of by us, for us, our own thing to motivate and push us. But you got people that's here that's gonna like hold that back as well. Not gonna show the amount of love or going down it. Going doubt it, you know what I'm saying? Put that energy around your event or things like that. Like, how do you feel?
Man, I can honestly say I get a lot of genuine love from the city, outside of the city. People that's moved to Atlanta that's from the city, they come back for this event. So I mean, I kind of just my mentality on any of that negativity is like I don't get sucked into it, because that's where you're gonna start
Right.
like negativity kind of breeds negativity. So I ignored the fact of any kind of statements like that or anything, and I'm cool with them not coming. If hopefully you change your mind, you have a change of heart, you see what we got going on. If not, hey,
That's
travel
the thing,
2
though.
hours.
Especially now for you, I know it's something like not necessarily just starting, but it's still in the beginning stages. It can be way bigger than what it is, and it's big now, but it can be way bigger than what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think that things like that take time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
You gotta, what I've realized also, you have to build a platform to show people your worth. And I mean, at the beginning of doing this, before I even actually had the Culture Fest day, I couldn't tell you what it was going to be like. It was a
Right.
blessing for it to be a success the first time, and it worked out really smooth. I mean, we ended up turning it into a block party. Didn't have any cops, having an issue, because literally.
Thank God we're in Columbia County.
Yeah, couldn't have it. I'm just joking. But because I mean, this year Columbia County, that's where we going. But look, but no, seriously, like on Ellis Street, people was literally just took up the street, and it was a beautiful event. I felt like when you're doing something positive, more people will see that and see the true essence of it versus the negativity of it. And that's what you hope for, really,
Right.
at the end of the day.
So just as far as we can get into it now, as far as Culture Fest, like you said originally, it's in August.
Mm-hmm.
You got your Culture Day, August 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming you had to push it back due to COVID, right?
Yes.
Because things wasn't open.
Yeah, well, so we was gonna originally have it at the Commons this year. I had some, big plans for the Commons. The Commons are not having any events for this year.
Wow.
Yeah, due to COVID, and which is understandable. So we just transitioned to a location that we can have it space. And we're actually gonna have it at MTAG this year, November 14th. So we just transitioning a little bit later in the year into a new location.
So the only difference this year, as far as Culture Fest so far, is the location.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be an MTAG.
Yes.
Instead of normally is it outside, just in venues.
Yeah, well, so normally it's 2 different locations the whole weekend. I try to have different stages, kind of put you in the mentality of I can't think of it right now. The festivals that's in Texas.
South by Southwest.
South by Southwest, like, cause it's the whole the whole meaning of Culture Fest is really to have a platform for the creatives, the entrepreneurs, and just the artists. Period. You know, like Arts and the Hearts has their own thing, but I feel like it's a little out of touch of us.
Right.
So this is what we have.
It's a good event to come to the city, but it's not our event.
Exactly,
Gotcha.
exactly. So this is something that represents us, gives a platform for those artists, a little more where you can actually in touch with with the event, being able to get a part of the event, stuff like that. So
I still feel like though it still has that it still has that same feel because yeah, you can't go where you wanted to go and do things you want to do for all different events, but you still got using a new area now because this MTAG is fairly new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're still being true to the reason why you're doing it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the success of Jip, actually just winning his fight. And
shout out to Jip.
Yeah, shout out to Jip, man, the champ. And then Ray Blinkley is actually coaching him. Does a lot of stuff with the young athletes out there as well. And it's so funny. I've known him for a little while now. Met him through my mobile job. But actually, yeah, just, it was a great partnership. We talked about it and it just made great sense. It made sense.
I was at an event there earlier this year too. I went to the game.
I did too.
I seen you there. Yeah,
I enjoyed it too. It was a good game.
Yeah, you a little superstar, man. I ain't gonna lie. The way she came in, you gotta see what she came in. But you know, you remind me. You ever seen Above the Rim?
Yeah.
I got birdie
Pop
vibes.
came
I got birdie vibes, man.
Yeah.
I think she had Tupac in her mouth
exactly
too.
what
I ain't
you
gonna
talking
lie.
about.
And she had a black gold chain. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
Man, I was chilling.
She had people around her with a cigar hanging out her mouth.
I'm keeping 100. Just one person. I was like, I see you. There's one person around her. Don't touch me. Kind of vibe. I said that she gave me a quick head nod. You know what I'm saying? Kept moving. I was
Hey,
like,
what's
I
up,
see
fam? You know what's up, fam?
Yeah. I felt cool. Now, Libra say pimp. What's up, pimp?
Oh, yeah, what's up, fam?
He was like, what's up, pimp? I was like, all right, here we go.
Man. Look, and just to say, MTAG address real quick is 4304 Sudan Road in Evans, Georgia. So November 14th. Just wanted to say the date. The address, because I know some people may not be familiar with.
If you're watching this, if you know where CC's Pieces at over there, across from, like down by the movie theater, it's around the corner from there.
Yep, it's right around the corner from there, so it's not
right
too
by the
far.
Hyatt.
That's
We was
Lumberton
that last
County,
time. My favorite place.
That's Lumberton County, right?
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Is it?
I was just asking.
Is it?
Technically,
Yeah, I
it
was
is.
just
Technically speaking, yeah. Okay.
Technically speaking.
That's something. You should know. I don't know.
But it's weird over there because they all confused.
I know it's weird over there. I
Yeah,
know
they got
confused.
Augusta, Georgia 30907 over there, but they got they
man.
don't know.
Columbia County is a funny place, man. But it birthed a lot of great people. You know what
It
I'm
does.
saying?
It does.
Slim
does,
one of
man. Yeah,
I was
I got
born
some
in
good friends
Louisiana.
out there.
Nah.
Believe it or not, some of my some of the youngest people that used to come down to Fresco was from Columbia County, like Shane, Armani, Malik. Like, there's a lot of people that just do music or doing something. You know what I mean? They used to come down. Man, yeah, a lot of dope people from Columbia County. I gotta give it to y'all. Some
Real
good
quick,
people.
I didn't
my
ask
people,
this,
man.
but I gotta ask this now because I just thought about it. What caused like the halt in the show, the YouTube? Because you were doing the YouTube show, and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, what caused the halt? Was it because COVID happened right after that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really,
that's
it was
a good one. I
COVID.
forgot about that,
Yeah,
too.
it's really COVID. Just really trying to find a different way of doing it, and then also like you kind of gotta. You don't know how to approach certain situations
Right.
that people right now. So just
Yeah, it was
really
funny
just,
because I met you outside. We ain't know whether to dap or do this.
yeah,
you know what
like
I'm
it
saying?
was like how you want to.
And
I
she
don't
was
know,
like,
like
I didn't know how you was going, so now I'm good.
so I feel like that's really what it was. Just slow down with that, but I definitely want to jump it back up.
So all the difference, like what do you have to take any kind of precautions because of COVID with this stuff going on, or just kind of like a good vibe, like how it's going to be? Like,
Yeah, we well, I'm make sure I'm taking temps at the door. I have plenty of hand sanitizers. I have gloves if you want them. I'm gonna provide that at the door as well. So we gonna take some precautions.
do y'all
as
got
well.
the whole thing?
Yeah, we take the whole gym.
wow,
Like
okay.
we did a partnership with MTAG this year. Like I said, shout out Ray. Great partnership where we're gonna take over the whole gym. And it's gonna be a 3-on-3 tournament as well. So I'm still looking for some hoopers. It's $60 a team. You win it $500. Only 8 teams. And then we also got, live performance from the artists. Still doing some signups for that. And then I got vendors as well. So we're going to have vendors all over in food, So it's gonna be a nice vibe. It's gonna be
It
really
sounds dope now. Okay, I was wondering when the 3-on-3. I didn't look at the address. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
since we got the gym inside, so you literally can go from checking out some vendors, some new, eat, go to checking out, live performance, or go sit down and check out a basketball game. You literally can do it all.
Not for nothing. I'm just gonna throw it out there, right? I wouldn't mind if you wanted to do something like have people place wagers on a game. I'm supposed to play this other podcast in the city for a couple years now, I'm guessing. His name is Slim. I don't know if you heard of him. And, he been to the court a few times. He didn't call me.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Before we start recording, you just said don't nobody need to tell you what to do with your business.
No. Yeah, I did say that. But I'm talking for the sake of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. If I come there, it'll be good money. If people want to see that. People want to see the game.
I'm gonna be honest, dog. I put out the vlog where I was hooping, and you clown me so bad. Now I'm discouraged. The man was like, "Yo, everybody on that court trash."
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I was like, "Oh, this is a lick right here. It's good money."
I got some boys from Carolina said they coming down taking the money. So I mean, I need my Georgia people to step it up, man.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up?
nah, we definitely ain't let
Yeah,
that happen.
look, it's
Come on,
18 and over, man. I just need some
we
Georgia
need the
people
squad,
come
man.
up.
We need the boys.
Yeah, hey, so look,
You
I
don't
even
want
got
me.
You, Trey. Quay, come
Trey
on.
can hoop.
All three
Like,
y'all was
he ain't in the best shape, but
All
he
three
can
y'all was
hoop,
doing
bro.
good, bro. Come on.
No,
now.
not Quay. Quay ass.
I paid the $6, man. Go ahead.
All right, come on.
you just want to see it.
I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
I ain't gonna
Man.
lose.
Hey, look, it just
I might not
$6.
win, but
Not
I
a
ain't
big
gonna
deal.
lose.
And I'm even plugging in, like, if you a brand or something and you want to have a team out, I'm plugging in. I got my homeboy does dope jerseys and everything. So
Is it an age requirement for that?
18 and over.
Okay.
I just, I want to.
I about to say,
Kids.
AU team might start knocking down your door.
I know, right? They'll come and take that money real quick
I
from
see it
me.
now, boy.
Oh,
Thrashers,
it's over
we in the
with.
building.
Yeah, I did 18 and over. Hey, you females and males. Look, I know. I already know. I was a female hooper, so I know we bust ass too.
And this is, you said this is November 14th.
November
When
14th.
it start? Like when is the actual event starting that day?
At 2:00.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day then. Damn.
Yeah, 2:00 all the way to 10 p.m. We're gonna rock it out all day, man. Probably a little bit after 10, but
So I'm gonna ask the first question is like, how do artists? Because this is really, I know we got the 3-on-3 tournament, the vendors, but this for the performance part of it and artists coming on, how are they going about, or what's the process of trying to get on Culture Fest? 'Cause I know they got a deadline. I know you got a certain amount of slots you got to fill. So what's the process of them? What they need to do to get? They were trying to get on.
really just follow me on Instagram. Well, follow if you want to follow me as well, you can. But really, I try to make it separate just in case if you don't want to see my personal life, that's fine. But Culture Fest Music Festival is on IG. It's CULTUR. Got to make sure I'm spelling it right. EMU.
You just start spelling now. You put
Look,
yourself in
but
that box.
Culture Music Fest. Cultural Music Festival. And I mean, really, like, you just follow there and you get all the information. I make sure I post everything on there.
We'll tag the IG in this video just for
Yeah,
you.
appreciate it. Look,
Yeah,
I'm looking
I
at it too.
know, I
Look,
see it.
look. Yeah, Culture Fest Music Festival. But yeah, just follow me. I always post ahead of time. October 25th is actually the deadline this year for artists and vendors. October 26th may open up only if something fell through with the
Somebody
people that
drop
was
out.
already online,
Okay.
on board. And I mean, yeah, I'm starting to really try to have it open for everybody. If you're looking for a platform, because again, that's what Culture Fest is about, having a platform for the artists or the newer artists, the more established artists and all. So definitely just reach out to me through there and I'll get you linked in.
Well,
All right, so let's get to the nitty gritty.
Let's go.
oh,
I was
boy.
told that it's going to be 40 people performing and that you're charging for performances now.
I always charge for performances. I can't. So the thing is, anybody that knows, like, for me starting Fresco. I opened up Fresco back in 2012. Did a lot of Fresco. First Friday ciphers. I did artist showcase. I did a lot of stuff for free. And financially, it's just not gonna happen that way. Like, it has to be like I'm providing a platform. I'm just asking the artist meet me halfway. The artist fee is only $40 for an 8-minute set.
$40?
Only $40. I've seen where they have, these pop-ups where there's like, oh, okay, come out here and do a showcase to perform in front of this artist, and you pay $100 to even try to get on for a
An
set
event,
for
yeah.
for an event, and that doesn't really truly, you know what I mean, do much for you. Like, this is a event that, first of all, you don't have to worry about the shadow of a bigger artist. Like, there's not people coming here for T.I. and now they're gonna ignore you.
Right.
No,
right,
they're coming
right.
to appreciate you. They're
Can
coming.
you explain like to the artist why it's $40 and that the $40 doesn't actually go into your pocket and where the $40 goes
Yeah,
to?
absolutely. So like the $40 goes into the event. Like, I have to get a sound person there. I have to pay for mics. I don't own those mics. Like, you know, I have.
Is it filmed? Some of this is filmed.
Yeah, some of it's
Camera
filmed.
guy.
So I try to pay for the camera guy. Exactly. Even actually workers, I have people helping me out throughout the event. You know, I put a lot of time into setting this all up and doing it all by myself. I don't even recoup the money on that. Like, you know, it's really going right back into the event and also trying to do more for the next event, and even promotion for the event. So once I get those videos, I do the promotion ads and different things like that as well. So,
But I'm sorry, it's just $40 though. So, well, I guess let me ask you this:
You
like,
know, some
is there
people-
like pushback from artists like not wanting to pay the price? Is that a problem?
I think I don't hear it. I hear it's whispers behind me.
Gotcha.
I don't necessarily get those directly to me. I feel like, man, I almost want to use a
That
Jay-Z line, like, you know, if you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. Like, if you can't invest $40 into what you have going on, and if you don't know, like, if you don't realize the platform that, you know, Culture Fest is bringing, and if you don't feel like it's doing nothing for you, then okay, cool, don't pay it. You know, if you don't want to, you know, if you don't really believe in what we're doing, also, because it's more than just like, okay, I'm gonna pay $40 for this set. It's also like, if you're from the city, you should understand the bigger picture of what
Right.
we're really doing with Culture Fest. You
I'm
know
sorry,
what I mean?
I'm sorry. I didn't cut you. It's just $40 though. So like, what's the?
Man, I promise.
Because let me tell you, I
it's
feel like
crazy.
me personally, I feel like I would buy 2 sets just to stand on the mic on the stage, but the mic would just stand everybody.
Man,
Just to
and-
say, hey, look, I got my own set. I don't play the music. I just want to stand there. I might read some poetry. I don't know.
look,
Just to see why they ain't put their.
I might just say mic check 1 2 1 2 a few times. You know what I'm saying? But it's just $40. What's the
Man.
issue?
look, I'll do it just because so you can make the point. I like legit because it's crazy.
I really
it is
pay
crazy sometimes.
because it's only $40. I really will pay it.
Man. It's almost like people don't see what I'm pushing out for the city. Like, I'm not out here, you know, trying to cap, but
It's just
hey,
$40. I'm
Libra,
sorry.
that's what I'm waiting on, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, Libra. I think the reason why people don't view what you doing how they should is because you don't be talking your talk like you should. I talk it for you, but I really need you to talk your talk. Like Max said it on my podcast. Ain't nobody in the city putting on no platform for any artist in the city. All you have is Culture Fest. That's all you have.
Yeah.
So everybody should be valuing it. It shouldn't be no talk about, oh, I ain't paying no $40. Oh, I ain't performing where it's 40 people performing. Bro, that's
Yeah.
all you got, bro.
So
You ain't performed
are they-
nowhere
are
in
they
the last
not-
5 years.
Are they not paying you out? Are they not paying $40 because it's other artists, or are they not paying $40 because it's just $40? What's the issue?
I know. So this is crazy. If I was a rapper and it was yes, I have 40 artists, right? And I like to, like I said,
that's how many slots you got.
yeah,
like 40
actually,
the max. 40
yeah,
gonna be the
40 max.
Have
So
you
like,
maxed out yet?
no,
And it's
not
just $40.
It's just
That's
$40.
crazy.
So like, it's crazy because the reason, first of all, let me explain why I have so many artists, because this is that platform for that artist to get off and try to live their dream.
Right.
Like, that is what Culture Fest is about. But if I'm a rapper and it's $40, I'm about to eat them all up. Why are you not with that mentality?
Real quick, I'm sorry. Can a rapper buy 2 slots if they wanted to?
Yeah.
Yo, I'll be on every hour, nigga. I'm telling you right now.
It's
I
crazy.
ain't
Like,
lie, I'm petty. I'll probably buy all of them.
It's $40. It's only $40, bro. It's only $40.
Just to do it. I'll take 2
But-
bands and be like, yeah, let me go ahead and get my slots.
and that's the craziest thing. Like, you know, that we do have sometimes where you have that kickback still on it. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, if you see what we're doing and you look at the videos, you see the footage, I mean, numbers don't lie. Like, the feedback doesn't lie. After every year, we get great feedback. It's a vibe. It's a movement, and it's a great cross promotion amongst the city.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. Like, literally, a lot of times where I can't even flex. Like, it's times where I get back at home and I get time to kind of like recoup and look at some of the videos or the messages that people send me. And I get tears in my eyes because I know the connections that I've made or helped people kind of like really live their dream. So the negativity is like, if I'm cool with it, you cool with not coming because I know like, I'm cool with like, and it's crazy. Like I'm legit cool with dying tomorrow, knowing I've touched enough lives. So if you feel like this ain't enough or this ain't a platform for you, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just for y'all.
It is. Like
I can't. I'm, and the reason I can't stress that enough because I know you talking from the standpoint of what you're doing for the city. You still ain't even yet to address the fact that you just invested in yourself. Like it's the artist, you're gonna invest in yourself. I ain't gonna bring us what we do up. I ain't gonna bring it up now, but like. We find that we get that same problem as well. Like somebody asks how much for interview design third, you tell them how much. Now you getting to me like in the city, like some of the bigger platforms and podcasts in one. Mm-hmm. You can choose to go to him. You know what I'm saying? He might not want to do it. I definitely I don't want any rappers no more. I'm sorry, that's not my thing. I can do it, but I'm not hard set on that. You know what I'm saying? But when it's both of us together, I like doing it because you get that vibe stuff. I know.
Yeah,
it's a business cash. You know what I'm saying?
Together.
But you do find that people, they won't want to do that.
Yeah.
They won't want to do that. And my only problem is that it's not so much of a pocket watcher thing, but when you know what people will spend money on and how much they spend that on, and you know what the value of what you're doing is, $40 for that, it's like, honestly, it's a steal.
Man.
I feel like I should be asking you why you charging $40.
Scamming all day. And you can't pay your $40.
Mind you, I'm doing like I don't know if anybody's seen the pop out poster I'm doing for the artist. So you doing you got a individual poster and you getting your set. So it's not, you know what I mean? But hey, and then I even address it. It's some artists that I handpick that do not pay, but you got to understand the movement that they have going on, what they're pushing. How they may be pushing Fresco and Culture Fest all year long, and not just popping up in my inbox at August. It's a little different, Shout with me. It's just a different kind of different things that layer where it's like, okay, I know what you're also gonna bring in the crowd. You're gonna bring as well, not just anybody. You have substance as well. It's a barter system.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, it you got to look at the whole picture. It's just not like I'm just charging $40 because I want to charge you $40.
Yeah, I think that's what Slim was trying to ask too, like just how you came with the number, like what the number come from? Is it just because it's 40? You feel like it's just $40?
It's so crazy. I try to keep it minimum. I don't win off this. Like I should win off this because how much time I put into it.
I'm really glad
I don't win off this.
I'm glad I ain't got the soundboard on because sometimes I do the cash sound. I can't do it this one because everybody acting wild. Like it's just $40.
Damn, like they ain't got no cash.
Yeah, I can't no present,
man.
But look, I told y'all though, like the whole artist paying for anything, it's an ego thing. Like honestly, to the point where the market is crazy. They feel like they should only pay $100 for a music video. So therefore, if they do an interview or if they do a show, it should be free. And not only should it be free, when they walk through the door, you should be like, I'm so glad that you came here. I got a girl in the back for you.
Yeah.
There's refreshments back there. Like, they want that treatment. It's like, no, bro, you're still a starving artist. The whole ideal of a starving artist has disappeared because social media makes everybody feel like they're a superstar because they got 2,000 followers. Bro, you're still a starving artist, bro. You're just a scammer now.
I think it's also like you got people that's serious about their craft, and I could tell the difference where it's artists I know they're gonna blow. I know they are. They're destined for it. They dope, but they also every year Libra, you got me. I don't care what where I'm at. You got me. It's a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, again, if you, like you said, if you can't really invest $40 or if you don't feel like this platform is helping you, then maybe, okay, cool. You got to kind of, at some point, any entrepreneur, you got to jump off the porch. Because in an entrepreneur, like, and that's the same thing an artist is, but in an entrepreneur, you got to think like, okay, I'm going to get to a point where I got these ideas, but all right, am I going to invest in myself to do it? And that takes a different type of effort. You know what I mean? Like, I put money up front in a lot of these things, like for the event and everything. And I recoup some of that also, you know what I'm saying, by what's going on. Because it's like, I invest in myself. I don't know what kind of number is going to come every year, but I believe in this. So it's like some artists got to think of the same thing, and entrepreneurs, period. You know what I'm saying? You got to think the same thing. Like you gotta put the money behind your dream if you really want to see it come alive.
So with any business, it's always about support. So therefore, if you know that the only platform that you have in the city of Augusta to perform and showcase your talent, you should be more than happy to pay $40 to put money towards a platform that's building and that's going to be, first off, right now it's your only platform. So with it being your only platform, think about 5 years from now. Now it's your only platform. 5 years from now, it might not be the only one, but it's definitely going to be the biggest.
And that's what we're trying to push to right there. Like you said, pushing this platform every year to be bigger and bigger and bigger. So we can have that one music fest here in Augusta. So we can actually have something here in Augusta. And this, again, like, it's way bigger than just, the smaller mindset, like you just said. It's way bigger than that. But, hopefully people can catch on. And I feel like people are, we're getting a good gravitation, but unfortunately we drop off with some people that lose the sight, and sometimes we gain new ones. So I guess it just up and down, man.
But for like the performances, like the times, and how that supposed to work? So let's say they do a set, like how you gonna get 40 people?
Well, so like the first year I did Culture Fest, I had like 30 people, and I went way over on time. But after that, I got better. Again, it's just kind of like first thing doing something. I had to catch the ups and downs on that myself. But like I learned how to give it a gap and everything. Okay. So I literally aligned the show myself. Like I aligned the artists, I aligned the flows. Like like we was joking about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like I legit do all that. So it kind of made it easy for me to kind of align the songs for the Culture Fest mixtape too, because I do that with the artists throughout the the music festival. So like with this, it's going to be the same thing. I'm setting it up where it's going to have small gaps. Where the actual DJ can get in as well, and then believe it or not all artists have an 8-minute set. So I'm providing that much time because I don't want you to rush and just do one song. Because the first year I did like 2 songs. And again, it was like me learning also with the music festival and trying to make sure. Because I'm always also thinking what I can give to the artist. What more can I give to the artist as well? So I wish people would see that too, because it's like I'm looking at every aspect, what I could do more for the artist, vendor, or whoever, so I can make it better overall. Right. Not just on one end. So just looked at the 8-minute set, so I'll give them more time. If they want to do snippets of other songs, they just have more of a control of how they want to do their mix. So they do their own mix though.
So I'm glad you brought the Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, because we always joke about that. I always try to joke about who closing, what's the better day. And now like you told me when we first started, it's like a Saturday now. The whole thing is like a Saturday. It's one day. But obviously, if you got a 3 o'clock slot and somebody got a 9 o'clock slot, it might be more people there at 9 o'clock than there's at 3.
Yeah.
It's so
I don't know. It might be a day party or 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this shit might be crazy, so I don't know.
You won't know.
Sound like a day party.
You won't know though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really won't know.
Yeah. Until that day. Like literally, I never know. Like, and that's the craziest thing about any event. I don't know. Some people, I guess, be cocky, like, man, we about to sell out. I never do that. I be nervous before every Culture Fest. Like, okay, what is about to go down? Is people even coming?
Yeah.
Like, I'm nervous, So, I mean, we don't know how it's gonna start off, but of course, like those newer artists are gonna have the beginning slots, and and we're gonna try to make it where we're having as many people as we can, coming in at 2 o'clock. Because
you said it started at 2, but the performance started at 2 as well?
No, I'm going to have the performance start at 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm going to have the performances start at 3. I'm going to have...
That'd be wild. People walking in, you...
Yeah, like that. Hey.
Run that back.
And I'm going to have the basketball game start at like 4 o'clock, so... We're going to try to have you'll catch the tunes.
I'm probably going to post up with a little bottle and just chill all day.
Hey, man, that's what... Hey, do your thing. Do your thing.
But I ain't going to be Birdie, though. I ain't cool.
I don't know.
Man, look, if I could get me a basketball team out there, I might try to go over there and throw a couple bets to Slim. Like, hey, Slim, what you got in this game?
I'll play Jip one-on-one. I seen his jump shot. Shout out to Jip, man.
Yeah, cause my money on Jip. I'm telling you right now. Money definitely on Jip.
Right. Jip been in the gym. That man go...
147?
I already seen Slim play basketball. My money's on Jip, okay? And I seen Jip play too. Money's on Jip.
147 with that jump shot. Come on, man.
No, I seen you shot 3. First of all, let me tell you what you did. You put 3 baskets you made in there. I know y'all played about 4 or 5 games. If you only got 3 baskets, it's the problem.
You want me to tell you the truth?
I hope so, yeah.
All right. I think I shot more than 3 shots.
I know you did.
Those 3 in there. I probably went about a good 9 for 15.
All right, we off this. Let's go.
Nah, for real. I'm dead serious, dog. I went like 9 for 15. But like that was the first 2 games. Now the rest of the games, bro, I was tired. My feet was hurting. I ain't shoot. I ain't run. I ain't play no defense. I ain't do nothing. Man. Bro, I'm good for a game. 1 game.
I'm just passing right about now. I'm gonna pass and hit a couple threes, and that's about it. I'm trying to facilitate.
Yeah, I forgot you because people say you play ball. Yeah. When you did that first podcast and I put that clip out, people they said, "Now she could play. She could play."
Oh yeah, I could do a song.
Who you play ball for?
I went Butler and Westside. I played for both of them.
I want to ask, so what would it take? Like, what would it take for Culture Fest to be a success for you? Like, what would a success look like in your eyes for Culture Fest?
Man, just really getting to a point we can't even let anybody else in. Like, that'd be dope. Just really, having genuine love out there, positive vibe, no violence, of course.
Oh, always, hopefully.
Yeah. It's all. Fingers crossed. It's been always positive vibes.
It should be good. It's just rappers there.
Yeah.
Just rappers.
He said it like that.
Wasn't I just talking about them little egos? Man, them little cute egos that rappers
but
got?
I honestly say, but that's why I say people that's really about their business respect what we got going on and respect the movement of what Culture Fest is and try to set aside, the beefs. I've even had people definitely in the same areas that do not care for each other. And it's been smooth, and I've been thankful.
Well, that's good. And I guess, too, to Slim point, I want to ask that, like, how do you deal with that? 'Cause I didn't get to ask you that. How do you deal with that when you throwing an event and, you're starting from the ground up, trying to, get push, make better event each year? How do you deal when it comes to rappers and their egos dealing with Culture Fest, though? Like, how do you deal with that? Because I know for you might have it where somebody might feel like, well, you should do it this way. Mm-hmm. You should do it this way. You should do that, or I should get this lot, or I should only pay this. How do you deal with that?
I just try to be transparent because, I try to be transparent as much as possible. If it's a conversation I need to have with somebody, I try to have it one-on-one. If I felt like it was some disrespect or something like that, I try to keep it positive. That's the best way I can respond to that. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna say cut people off, but I would deal with you accordingly to how you deal with me as well.
Right.
So I will be politely not deal with you.
So, and I guess I asked that because I know, like, for me, and I don't know for Slim if he want to speak on that or not, but like in this business of podcasting or whatever, like you do a lot of stuff for like doing stuff for people, taking people under the wing or showing them the ropes, doing this, that, and third, because you out there already doing, you got your platform, and then you'll find that sometimes like you'll do that, and then in the same breath, the person you did that for, the first chance they get to like I guess shit on you, they'll do that, or they'll move funny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though you then stretch your hand out as much as you can, do that. Is that hard for you doing what you're doing, especially with music, you know what I'm saying, and having the connections you have and all that stuff, and then a lot of times you have people try to take credit for stuff that you probably did, or you might not get credit for something you did, somebody that know you did it, but they'll take the credit anyway.
I'm starting to be more vocal with what I do, because I've had that happen a lot.
You gotta say it first now, ain't it?
Yeah, so it's it's kind of, it's lame. It's lame as hell, but at the same time, it's like it just speaks to the character of who that person is, and I feel like, time actually, with time, the truth always comes out. You know what I mean? The truth always comes out, or you'll kind of see if anybody want to do enough research, they'll see what it is. But it happens a lot.
So, and I don't, like I said, I don't necessarily go out in the area out here, but with you being out and you you running into a lot of the performers or rappers or just anybody that's gonna be involved with Culture Fest, whether it be a vendor, whether it be Jip, whether it be somebody, and like how is it with you as far as when you know you got this event going on and you know you're not getting the right feedback of whether they're gonna do the event, not gonna do the event. Do you feel like it should be something where like, how can I say? Okay, 'cause do you think you should need to ask somebody multiple times about doing an event, or you think people should like kind of just gradually want to do the event because of what it's for and what it's made for?
I mean,
And what it can do for them.
I think sometimes it's like also, again, Culture Fest is my baby, so I could get, emotional or feel, have some emotions about it too. And I feel like also when I might get frustrated about that is emotions. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not tripping because I do believe what's meant to be is meant to be. So, sometimes it's not meant for a certain artist to be there. And then also I don't want to push somebody before their time, or not say before their time, but push them into a performance they're not ready for.
Right.
Or push them to be on the scene when they're not ready to do that. Or, they got some strategic that they want to do different, which is understandable. But it does get frustrating sometimes because sometimes in different situations you might have people that don't recognize or benefited from the event and then they're moving funny. So you like, okay,
You have a problem with like people benefited from but downplayed that they benefited from the event? I asked a question.
I don't know. So I don't know because it doesn't happen in front of me all the time. Well, I've never had that happen in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
And I only asked that because I would assume, let's say 1 year you have X amount of artists. I would assume next year you have those artists again plus more.
Well, so all right, so this is what I'm trying to do better at as well, is getting in contact with all those artists to give them the option to come back on, because it's times where, they may have jumped off Instagram for a while or something like that, so they might not see the new dates or something.
Right.
So I mean, as much as I post, or I don't care how many promotion ads I might try to do or whatever, it still can kind of fall in the cracks of some people not seeing it. So I'm trying to do better at pushing it out to those artists that were part of it before, so they have the opportunity. But that's not always the case, only because it's only me that's really doing a lot of this. So, I have great support, but as far as reaching out to artists, booking certain stuff, setting a lot of this planning and things into motion, I'm doing a lot of it by myself. AE, shout out to AE. Cause shout out to AE, cause she helped me out last year with some stuff, and she's helping me out again this year on some stuff as well. She's amazing with organizing stuff, and set up events as well. But
she's also an amazing singer.
She is an amazing artist. Yeah, she's an amazing artist.
The same thing last year when we did the podcast with her at the same time about AE.
Yeah.
Your response was just different, which I'm glad.
But I remember that response. Yeah.
But
AE,
you don't remember it.
No, I remember. But yeah, you look around it and you didn't do what you're supposed to do. So don't worry about it.
But she, one of my Fresco alumni, so she understands the purpose and what we're doing. And she was there when we was doing it for free. And like, she was one of those artists that were singing in Fresco, and to see her development of where she at. That's again like, you see the amazing artist that AE is, and you seeing her be a part of different events with and again, that's her talent. But
right, I got you.
Just saying, like, it's like you see, if I was an artist and seeing certain stuff like that, I would want to kind of see, okay, well, what can I be a part of to kind of get different things. And even with her having a team now, she's a model artist to kind of show, hey, this is how you grow. You know what I mean?
And I guess I should have asked the question different then, because I guess that's what I'm trying to say too. Like, you have an artist like AE, right? Mm-hmm. But you look at the ego that she has, it's no ego there. She's still very down to earth. But then you look at another artist who hasn't done nearly as many things as she has done, but their ego is like out the roof. As if, matter of fact, as if they won a Grammy or something like that. Like, their name is Grammy Award winning XYZ.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy enough. I've met Grammy Award winning producers and some of the most humble people. You would not know that they won a Grammy or anything like that. And I think that, again, once you lose that hunger and you feel like you're already bigger than your support system, you lost. You lost in the battle. So it's like, if you feel like you got this ego to the point where you bigger than your support system, then I mean, it's really like, it's going downhill. And I mean, I don't, I'm not saying like I'm not God, so I don't know what your success is gonna be, but I feel like you're not gonna appreciate it to where it should be appreciated. You know what I mean?
At that point, you're not really setting yourself up for success. At that
Exactly,
point,
exactly. Like, cause again, I know anything that I'm doing is not bigger than the support. I'm super appreciative of the city supporting what we have going on. I didn't think this was ever gonna be like how it is now. You know what I mean?
So, what would I don't want to jinx some of that? How should the artists utilize this stage? Let's talk about people that are doing it, that are taking advantage of the opportunity. Whether it be a beneficial for both parties or just one party, it could just benefit them at all and not benefit you. You know what I'm saying? How should the artists play this? Like, should they? When I'm asking that question, I'm asking like, should they have a project ready, or should they be coming out with a project? Should they be pushing a project? Should they be trying to get something in rotation for a project? Should they be thinking about sneak peeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you tell an artist to play this opportunity they're getting right now?
I would normally charge a consultant fee for this, but I'm gonna say
You sound like me, don't you?
But how much is your consulting fee? Cause they probably not gonna pay it.
I know, right? They probably not. Look,
Mine's
$20 an
hour, and you'll be shocked how many people pay that $35.
I do $20 an hour,
no
and I do $20 an hour, and I consult with entrepreneurs and artists, whatever you want. Look, but seriously, like the artists, look for real, like. The artist should, to me, at least have a project. Well, not necessarily a project, but like a single, or at least like, you know what I'm saying, like 1 or 2 songs that they pushing. And if you do have a project, that's your time where, okay, if I had a project early this year, all right, this is the time where I'm about to recap this project in this 8 minutes. I'm about to recap at least 5 of these songs and just snip it up, get a mix where I might give you like, you know what I mean, like 1 minute of this or, whatever. I might start off, man. It's like, first of all, you study artists. If you're a lyrical person, I start off a cappella and kill it lyrically.
Damn, I was gonna say that. I was gonna tell one of my
guys.
But
that's if you're a lyrical person. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a lyrical person, okay, cool. Start off with your hype joint. You know what I mean? In something, your mindset should be ending your set with something they gonna remember, something that they could be singing along to. You know what I mean?
It's free game for real.
What about this? Like, what about outside the set? Should they bring CDs for somebody? I don't know if people are using them, but should they bring something?
Absolutely, merch. If you got going on.
AJ CD he brung us.
That's those different things like. That means something though. You could do CDs, you could do T-shirts, you could do some kind of merch if you want. You know what I mean? Like, however you want to set up and market. But I definitely think you should market. I'll damn pay. First of all, it's $10 for a ticket right now. I don't know. I might charge $15 at the door, so you might want to get tickets now. But look, it's $10 for a ticket. I would pay for my homeboy to come in and walk around with my poster around. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you could pay a crackhead. Don't have him stealing that. But I'm just saying, like, if you can have somebody just walking around with your poster on, or you know what I'm saying? If I got a movement and 5 of my homeboys already coming, okay, 5 of my homeboys about to have my T-shirt on. They gon', you know what I'm saying? You gonna see, and I'm just using an example, like Gas God Mayo. You gonna see about 5 of my homies walking around with Gas God Mayo or something. So I feel like that's the mentality. It's like you got to really look at capitalize off that moment where you do have the city right there. You do have a cross promotion of, I have Slime KD fans in here. I have Flyer, fans in here. I have Jizzle fans in here. I have, you know what I'm saying, so many different fans. So now I'm trying to take some of these fans, not in a bad way, but I'm trying to, get them to recognize me too. So, I just feel like that's...
I actually just thought of some ideas, but I ain't going to say it on this, but it's a lot of... Now that you say it, it's a lot of things they can do to actually even gain attention to their set to where people know, you going in this time? All right, I'm going to come there because I'm going to have XYZ going on.
Exactly.
But you mentioned something in what you said that brought me this quote up that me and Slim talked about for a while. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it was about Augusta supports popularity, not... what was it? Not hard work. I don't know. It was something like that. It's support popularity, not talent. Right? Mm-hmm. And I said it because this is the time where, like I said, if you could muster up $40, I know it's a lot, but if you muster up $40 and you can pay your labor this money,
that boy sell it.
You know what I'm saying? And you can get your set. Now you got all these eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? So for people that feel like that, now this is your time to say, okay, well, this person's popular, but I'm gonna show you why. I got the talent, and why I need to be with this person now, or whatever, why I need this person's fan base, whatever the case may be. But I do think this is a good opportunity for all parties, but it's definitely a great opportunity for somebody that want to, like, be the man or say I'm taking over.
Yeah.
I'm competitive with this rap stuff.
It's a lot of talent in the city, and I know we like joking about the 40, but I've been in the spot where I ain't have $40 to just throw and give to you. But that's why I try to give such a space for the artists or the vendors to try to get different
Right.
get their funds up and everything.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though. It's 10-14. They got to the 25th.
Yeah,
I've been in this spot halfway all of
and
it.
I
In 10
probably,
days, I think I got it.
Yeah, I started talking about it in September. So if you were following me, you had more than a month. Like
You have more than 40 days, so you get $1 a day. You save up.
Yeah,
Get your 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but nah, like it's
just $40. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I can't slice it no other way. And I only say that because I do feel like for some right now, to be honest with you, you should be at a point, in my opinion. This is me. I know I can't call it, but you should be at a point where it's like you shouldn't have to even. You should. But by the time you put it out there, people should have been paying. And just it should be the slot should be full.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It shots to be full at this point. To me personally, especially with all the rappers that we have in the city, whether they known or unknown, whether they put out work. And I can go to my Instagram and see a bunch of rap videos and trailers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
$40. Go get that.
Yeah.
Oh, as far as the slots go, like, is it going to be a situation where you pay for your slot, you have your time, and they're going to be able to get on stage and perform at that time no matter what?
Yeah. So they don't have their time until the 25th because that's when I have all the artists and I can make the lineup, but they will perform at that time. Yeah. Okay. I actually did better last year. Last year I was exactly on the time. And the year before that, I was on like 5-10 minutes off at the time. So I did a lot better after the first year.
Yeah,
like I said, that first year was a learning experience.
Do you know, or can we get any of the artists going to be on there now? Or you don't know any?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you give some away?
Yeah, definitely. I got Jizzle is performing. Fly is performing. I have Bo, young Bo from Atlanta. He's coming down and performing. I have Gutter Child performing. Lil Tony, Mikhail is actually performing.
Shout out to Mac, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mac. Oh Lord, Slime KD, he's performing. 2K, he's performing. 2Guard is actually performing as well. I'm trying to just think of everybody so far.
I remember that list Snoop made. Is a lot of people performing from that list that he made.
What? No.
I
don't know.
She named a couple. She named about 4.
Yeah,
Well, I got the list on his computer. I just
She
pulled it
named
up real
about
quick,
4.
I think.
She
But
named Chauncey. I mean, what's Chauncey?
Yeah, Chauncey's 2K. Yeah.
2K. She named 2K. She named 2Guard.
I hate
guards
that.
on
Don't you
there.
hate that? Like when you know rapper
By
personally.
the real name.
That's how I
Yeah,
am with
I know.
Mayo. I don't know him as I know him as that, but I'm calling something different.
Yeah, Gas Got Mayo. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Gas Got Mayo, of course, gonna be on the ticket. Koala's gonna be on the ticket. Lil Nye is bringing out his label, Make It Count. Just trying to make sure I'm hitting. AJ Cruz actually gonna be performing as well. Somebody I know I was about to say and I can't.
Right. Okay. Well, this is the list. I don't want somebody's name. 'Cause I don't want you to be like, oh no, they ain't coming. You know, I don't.
Is Q
Look,
gonna
I'm
be
looking
there?
at it. I'm looking at it though.
Is Q gonna be there?
Huh?
Is Q gonna be there?
Q Dog. I'm talking with his manager right now about
shout out to
locking
him.
him in.
He signed a little deal, right?
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to
So
him.
shout out to Q Dog. He's actually
Shout
on the
out to
mixtape as
Stone,
well.
too.
Huh?
Shout out to Stone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You talking about
That's his manager, right? Stone.
What
Oh,
about
I thought that was
Trues?
his manager.
It's Chris. I'm not sure yet. Not sure about Trues. Tia
Slim gonna
Tia
set
could
that
get
up
in
for you. Don't
town.
worry about it.
All
I
right.
was just about to say, Trues, do Culture Fest for your boy, so I can see you up there, man.
Man, Tia is actually in Cali right now, so
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If she come down though, she's actually trying to work it out to come down too. But
Beja,
yeah.
do Culture Fest, Beja.
Yeah,
The folks want to hear you sing, man.
me and LaBeja did talk. We really I just got to get the go ahead if you know what I'm saying what's going on with that, but definitely would love to have her on the platform too.
Okay.
So.
Well, like I said, I know you get the love from a lot of the artists and just people in general in the city. Like I always say good things about you anyway.
Appreciate
So
it.
I know you
Appreciate it.
get it. I know the people that probably don't want to, or not saying don't want to do it, but not trying to do it. I think sometimes people have their own like things set in mind for like another person's event, and I think you can't do that. You know,
Yeah.
that's how I always say. You can't say what somebody should have done. You could do it after the fact.
But you know what's crazy? It's like if you didn't have access to me, you wouldn't think like that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So I said the same essence as like if you order a fresco piece I've had some of my closest homeboys order something on Tuesday and Thursday. Hey, you shipped my shirt yet? But you order something from another brand
Right.
and you wait 2 months and don't say nothing to
Don't be a call customer service. Got the number and everything. Don't call them.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
you
it's
don't
like
know 'em.
it's just
Yeah.
it's kind of one of those things too.
But I'm glad you was talking about Fresco because I wanted to ask you, what kind of brand is Fresco as far as the clothing? Is it a streetwear?
No. Yeah.
So
No.
yeah.
Nah.
Where would you put it at?
Fresco would be a creative brand.
Okay.
A creative brand. I would say it's really like a representation of what kind of how I dress and what I like. So I do incorporate streetwear, but I like classic brands. I like quality. I like just dope pieces. So I can go from rocking, like I got a bunch of polo in my closet. I love polo and I love Chinatown. I love, just different brands. So it's kind of like a combination in between. So just a creative brand. That's the best way to explain it. I ain't work on that one yet.
I was asking that because I really want to ask you a question. And this actually happened last night. I was talking to somebody that I made clothing for, and they pulled up your website and they was like, "Hey Slim, how much you charge for your merchandise hoodies?" And I was like, "I charge, such and such."
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, "Okay, I'm trying to figure out how much I should charge because I went to this girl's website and she charged X amount, and I think it was like $75."
Yeah, that's for my 3M reflective stuff. Yeah, the
and
champion.
He was like, "You think I could? I should charge $75?" I was like, "Bruh," I said, "I know her, but I have no idea why you would want to charge what she charged. Like, I don't think you should charge what somebody is charging for a clothing brand for some merchandise."
Yeah. So like, and that also is like why I try to keep Fresco separate from certain stuff as well, because it's more than just of course, like the events I'm doing or anything like that. It's
That's most of just fashion, though, right? That's not like
yeah,
that's nothing to do with
like,
Augustin necessarily speaking.
Nah,
it's just fashion. That's,
exactly. It's like
that's
on
two
a
different
global
things,
sense. My goal with Fresco is on a global mindset.
Okay.
And then it's also of with fashion is I'm keeping Fresco exclusive. Like you will have to go on the website to get Fresco, or you will have to go into Fresco to get Fresco. So like it's like a combination of things. Like when you talk about off-white piece or whatever, you can't get those shoes. That's why they so popular. You know what I mean? So it's in the exclusivity of it. And then even like even doing like friends and family pieces and stuff like that. So like the 3M piece I had it for $75. Like I didn't make but so many amount. Like you can't really find a bunch of people with that hoodie on. So it's just like different things like that. Which all hoodies won't be at that price point, but you know what I mean. Like it's just different.
Would you do like a partner with another brand at all? Or no.
I've actually talked to I've had a couple brands reach out to me about doing some collaborations, and yeah, I would. I think it's also just that to make sense, because I'm also just like an artist. Like Fresco is like my music, so it's like I'm very strategic with how I want to present it and do things with Fresco as well. So
And I only ask that because, like you said, like music, but you know how sometimes, like maybe like me, Slim, or just people that's watching, like both, like two different brands, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying y'all have to do this. Like I know y'all cool each other, but looking at you like right now, like I know first of all it's fly. Like I don't know, even though it's black and white, it just look mad fly. It's number one.
Appreciate it.
Number two, I seen a hoodie. I think might have been Scholar. I don't know who do it though. Scholar, you know who do that?
Lex.
I
Yeah,
know him,
Lex.
but not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I never like met him, like talked to him a lot. But looking at like that, I don't know. I just feel like y'all will have a dope collaboration. But I think both of y'all put like a lot of
That
time
would be
into what
dope,
y'all
I ain't
do.
gonna lie. And Lex real cool.
They both. I know y'all both shop. I know y'all both shop each other, so I know it's like it's a cool mutual love there. It's just if y'all do, I want to have the first one. I will buy it, whatever it is. I got a little money, so
All right.
$40?
I definitely got 40. I thought about just throwing 40 in the counter and just say, hey, take it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do that. I ain't a stunner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Definitely. Me and Lex was actually just talking about it because Moses. Shout out to this Moses. Make sure you get your hair done by Moses. But Moses actually was rocking some Forever by 2K and Fresco hat. And it was just like different conversations about the collaborations.
See, Trey had that Forever shirt on in the vlog. You was talking
Yeah,
about
the Forever.
we was
That's
hooping.
2K. And then also my boy Randy, Kickback of Georgia. Shout out to him as well. Make sure you get with him with the kicks. But also he actually did a dope picture with my shirt and Lex Scholar shorts, and then he also had Courtney Green socks on. So it was really dope to have all
I
the city.
seen that. He had the shoes in the background.
Yeah, and represent
Shout out
his
to
brand
Courtney,
as
too.
well. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a nice cross branding where you're talking about young black entrepreneurs from the city, and all together in one pick in a way.
I do want to ask more about the mixtape. I don't want to get too far off the mixtape and Culture Fest in general though. 'Cause I know you do a lot though, so it's hard. It's always hard interviewing you because you don't know what way to go.
Gotcha.
Fashion, Culture Fest, you know what I'm saying, and then you just popular anyway. So,
No,
but you're talented too.
Talented.
Thank
I
you,
was about to say
thank you.
talented or popular.
Let me
Which one,
thank
man?
you.
She's
Thank
both. She's both.
Okay.
Just like you.
Thank
You
you.
both. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't
You just from
popular.
Columbia County. It's not a big deal. So, but
I think my talent made me popular though.
That's what
hey,
man
didn't me say?
said.
I said the same thing. I said, but that's
Yeah.
how I can be. But I don't want to get into that. I'm done with that. I don't care.
I know I ain't popular.
I'll say one thing. I know people that made that
I
status.
don't feel like I'm popular, but I mean,
Nah, you popular.
Yeah, leave it out. You tripping.
I know a lot of people, but
Hey, it's funny. We was having this conversation at B Cook's crib, and he was telling all of us, like, y'all boys from Columbia County, y'all ain't popular.
oh wow,
Nah, I wouldn't say that. That's
I wouldn't say
that's
that.
a stretch.
I wouldn't
'Cause
say
y'all,
that.
y'all are.
Nah, it was
me and you have a
funny,
lot of
though.
conversations, and you tell me more stuff. So you, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I
true.
don't know. Maybe he was high. Who knows?
That boy
But
said-
Nah,
moving
I
on.
made my mind up. I'm creative, dog.
Here you
Remember
go.
I was saying I wasn't creative? Oh, no, I'm creative now.
Now you're creative.
Too many people got cameras, and they suck. I'm creative
Oh
now.
yeah,
I see
everybody
what- I
don't
see
have
it.
the eye. Everybody do not have the eye.
Hey, nah, man, before you get off subject, though, I wanted to ask her one last question about the clothing brand. How does it work, like, when you, because he was talking about collabs, how does it work when you, like, put Fresco on, like, Converse or put Fresco on Champion?
I'm straight hijacking. So like, one person that inspired me a lot, to let me see. So like, I feel like you have to see a representation of what some things that you might have an idea on to see if you can even do it. You know what I mean? Like, also that's why we do Culture Fest, right? But like Joe Fresh, out of Chicago. He was a big inspiration for me because I watched him actually hijack Nike, hijack really whoever. Like he would get, like I got Nike jerseys. I'm about to do some baseball Nike jerseys, but like if I get my hands on it, I'll do it. I'll put Fresco on. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do a collab, hijack collab with Gap shorts for breast cancer month. So I think it's like literally just doing it your own way. You know what I mean? It's certain brands that I love the quality of it, and I'm fine with, if I can find a decent price, I'm fine with bringing that to Fresco, bringing it to my consumer as well, and just having, putting my extra touch on it. Really, and it's funny because that's like, people don't understand, like, just in the fashion world, sometimes that's how a lot of these collaborations start. Like Denim Tears is really dope. And that brand actually did some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Joe Fresh hijacked recently with Converse, and then Converse actually did a deal with him. So it's just like also those type of aspects. Sometimes you have to show a brand what you can do with their product for them to even respect you also. So
Yeah. And I wanted people to know that the hijacking thing you said, that was a great price point also, because I seen
Thank you.
The Champion on your website. That's a great price point.
Thank you.
Because that type stuff is expensive as hell.
Yeah, man, it's good. I promise you, like, when I'm doing that, I'm trying to make sure I'm giving good quality to the consumer and everything. Like, with the Chucks, you know what I'm saying? With the All-Star, like, I'm not just giving them a Chuck box. They got a Fresco custom box. You're getting a pair of socks in there with it. So it's, like, a little more, you know what I'm saying, presentation for you as well. Not just, just a Chucks and adding my little sauce to it and throwing it at you,
Yeah.
I do want to ask, but I was going to get into the mixtape. So I don't think we talked about it too much. But how did that come about? Like, what was the process of getting the songs, getting the artists in the studio to make the songs? 'Cause I would assume, we talked earlier. Like I said, Hen played that one song, and I was like, you need to keep that. How do you get the heat? Because like, obviously you want the hot song.
Yeah.
But the artist, they're not gonna give you the hottest song. They give you something maybe, but not the hottest one. Are they?
Yeah, they are. I mean, because I think he didn't send me that song, and I feel like I'm mad because I was like, dang, why didn't I use it? But like,
whatever,
I mean, I know,
hard.
like I told you, my mindset of why I didn't, but of course, like now I'm like I should have. But like it's really like just those connections. Like they know I'm of course not in the booth with you, but I've been out here in the trenches, trying to make sure we have a platform for our artists as well for the longest. So I think out of that respect, it's like, a lot of times when I hit an artist up, is really we have a true, a lot of artists I have a true relationship with and connection with. It's not just, hey, I heard you rap. You know what I mean? Like send me a track. Like it's not like that. So normally when I call or I DM or I message and I ask for something or ask for any kind of assistance, is love. And I mean, I get them sent to me, or they be like, all right, just tell me when you want me in the studio. The studio session was, I had a mindset for 2 songs I wanted to do. So majority of the Culture Fest mixtape is actually songs that I pull from artists. So I asked them, I was like, hey, I got this mixtape going on. If you got a song, shoot it to me or whatever, right? So they would send me a song, send me a couple songs. I pick a song out of it and we go from there. But 2 songs, number 1, Spazzing, and number 6, Miracles, is I actually curated or helped curate a little bit while we was in the studio. So Spaz and them boys really just liked the beat and they jumped on and did their thing. All I asked was like, I was talking in the studio, and shout out KD, because I was just talking in the studio and was like, we're doing a Culture Fest mixtape. If you can, shout out Culture Fest or Fresco, somewhere in there. Like I ain't tripping, whatever.
On your Diddy stuff, I got you.
Yeah, and
take that.
and KD just came with a killer verse. Miracles. I known 2K since 2012. I've seen him rap, and I've seen him rap like freestyles during First Friday Cyphers in front of Fresco. And there's certain raps that still brings chills to me. Like I literally get goosebumps when I pull the clip up. And it's so crazy. This situation was so beautiful because I wish it was recorded, because while I was in there, he was rapping and he got a bunch of different verses. I mean, he's very versatile. So he could change up his flow and stuff. So he was rapping a certain way. And I was like, nah, 2K, I want to hear, like, I remember when I brought up that story. I was like, man, I remember when you used to do, freestyles in front of you, gave me chills. I remember one time you was talking about the Indigo, because I truly feel like I'm an Indigo child. Another story, another whole conversation. Anybody know about Indigo children? Whole another conversation. Like, but I feel like I'm an Indigo child. So when he said that, it always just resonated with me. Like I like Rory. Anybody know about that too? Like Indigo, it's like on some deeper third eye type of thing. So when he said, I was like, man, it was a freestyle you did. It gave me chills. And he was like, he went in the booth and he literally did not go and look at the clip or nothing. He knew what it was. And he actually, the clip can match up so good with the song, because he literally, like, a piece of that freestyle he put back into the song. And he just ripped it, you know what I'm saying, went crazy. So it was just like one of those situations, man. Try to bring in people that I felt like that will mesh well together. So I felt like Q-Dog, Slime, and Mayo would do a great song together. So that was the concept on that. 2K and Charles Gray, again, they've been around Fresco since 2012. So I felt like they would have good chemistry. And then the youngin' Bads came in. He wanted to jump in the booth, and I was like, hey, jump in. And he killed it too. So it was just like a nice combination.
And I reason why I was asking about the process of it, because I just wondered that, like, are you in there with them for every single song?
Well, I was, yeah, for those. Not for every song, though.
But I know the 2 you was talking about.
Yeah.
Cause you sold me in a Miracle one. I'm gonna listen to that now because you sold me on that one. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get chills too. I like rap like that, so I'm trying to check that out. And then also, I think with the mixtape, the good thing about it, like, you get to see artists on songs that you normally wouldn't see on songs with each other.
Yes.
It's not necessarily like they don't like each other, but some people just think they ain't gonna do music together.
Oh, yeah.
They just ain't gonna do it.
And I think that's the thing too, is like, I know I do a lot of stuff, but I'm a creative, and this is why I do Culture Festival, because I was a kid that had all these creative, ideas, but didn't have the outlet to do them. And like now, I'm like, I'm not leaving any of my dreams on the shelf. So like, that's something also. I've always loved music, and I, could see like being around these artists. I could see like, man, I feel like you would be dope with it. Like I think Slime, KD, and LaBeija will make a banging song.
I can see that. I can see that.
I think they'll make a great
My
song.
brother loves Slime KD, but I like
KD
I like
don't
him.
miss though. KD does not miss. I feel like you can put KD on a McDonald's beat and he'll probably kill it. Like,
Yeah, I like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, if you wanted him to rap at McDonald's, he probably could do that too. Like, he really don't miss. Like, he's a dope artist. But, just certain artists I see together that, have not necessarily made music together yet that I feel like will do pretty good. Now, I might not necessarily know the technical part of, how to stop this track or whatever, but that's what the engineer for. Like, again, that's where you see certain people, you like, okay, I could do this. Like, Diddy started off as a fashion designer.
Yeah.
And
But
he
people-
produces. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he give a little sauce to that song that makes it go
people-
a little bit different. You know
People
what I'm
don't
saying?
give him his credit because they feel like he's not sitting there doing XYZ, but it be that one thing he say to do that he said.
If you
and
telling me
make
that
the
he ain't
song.
make a difference on rap niggas with Nipsey, then you crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're
Like,
right.
you crazy. So it's like, and even a musician probably will feel like downplay him as well. But then you got to understand, some people got sauce and they just going to bring it. You
Just
know
the
what I'm
influence
saying?
they add to the song.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit something different to it.
But I really asked, and I asked it. I'm glad you said that too, 'cause how you worded it, because I don't know if you said it intentionally in the beginning, but you said you did work with some beat makers.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the I guess the difference, because no people get mad when you say beat makers. They say I'm a producer, I'm not a beat maker.
Oh, my bad. Well, I don't like.
Okay,
I don't
I
know.
ain't know if
Look,
you knew that. Yeah,
I'm just
people-
saying, like, producing beats. That's what I should say.
I don't think they like that.
So then
if I'm not
again, like,
mistaken.
all right. So look, I
I'ma
don't
keep it-
mean
I'ma
no
keep-
harm. Look,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't mean no
Producer.
harm. This might be with a lack of musical terminology for me right now.
No pun intended. I do think I had to pull it back. I never watched it back. But when I did do Snoop, when he talked about the 20 rappers, his list or whatever, he did. I think he was the one that first addressed it to me. He was like, a beat maker just sells beats.
Okay.
A producer's in there, I guess, sitting
I
in there with you.
think Snoop said that because I heard he be having people in the studio when he do them projects and be trying to tell them what to rap.
I
So
guess
that's
he's
why he wanna
producing.
be referred to as a producer.
But you can't, right? You can't. What do you mean tell him how to write? Like, what do you mean? Like, tell him how to say this?
What he wants
Now
to
I know,
on the
yeah,
song.
I know he curates songs like you said, like kind of he wants a song to be a certain way and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So he does have, and which he's great at,
Yeah.
But yeah, and he actually brought.
I know this
some-
ain't no secret because I done heard this like 5-6 songs.
I haven't been in the studio from that, but I've heard that as well. And he brought some beats from some producers, and oh man, Tajay. I think it's Tajay that it was on.
I
Special.
think I follow him on Instagram.
He went ham. That was a dope beat. Love your work,
Yeah,
Tajay.
I-
I'm
yeah.
sorry if I've said anything wrong, but I love your work, bro. And then Forte, who actually did the beats on and helped produce the first project with Native Sounds, actually did Miracles, number 6.
Okay.
So, and Forte been around, like, that's one of those Fresco alumni, like, that's family right there. So, Forte is a dope producer and beat maker. I don't think he'll get offended for that. Like, he got some crazy beats.
Well, I ain't know it because I know, like I said, I told
And
Snoop.
then, no offense to, and Snoop came in the studio as well. He actually provided me to get the connection to Tajay. So, like, he actually had the beats curated from some different producers as well and provided me with that. So, I appreciate that. Shout out to Snoop.
Well, he told me he co-produced it, so no, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking. He said it. He said it. He said it.
A&R. Brian James.
But you did mention, 'cause I know we about to be at the end, but you did mention Native Sounds, and like I said, I always say rapper. Slim's a rapper guy. I know he got a heavy Native Sound connection because that's his people, whatever. This is not a joke. I'm being serious here. I do wish to see them there. The reason being because I do feel like project wise, I can't speak for everybody, but that project they put out this year was dope to me. Like it was fire. Like I like it a lot. Even when I'm playing it, and you know how sometimes you play something in the car trying to see the perfect vibe. I never. People always ask me who's that. It's never like, they don't ask questions like they don't care. I start from the intro. I think for me, mixtape wise, when I hear a mixtape and they got an intro, it pulled me in to hear more. The way they started that mixtape is like it was fire from start to finish. I like the project, and I don't like know him how much as Slim know him, so I'm not being biased. It's just I do think they got like one of the top projects of the year.
yeah. Native Sounds they really dope, man.
So shout out to them.
Definitely.
I want to say I know if Slim said it don't count, but if I say it,
But Culture Fest
Yeah, that's why I'm
mixtape was executive produced by me, I would say. but definitely like again, it was songs that was already made also that was sent to me. So of course,
So you
those
kind
were
of just picked
produced.
them out.
Yeah, just really picked them out. So that was produced by those. You know what I mean? But just I curated the whole situation though.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess too. That's why I don't like. I like vlog, but sometimes I don't. I think y'all might have pictures, videos. Sometimes you see stuff in the studio, so you might see you, this person, that person there. It look away. You know what I'm saying?
It's perception. I mean, I think that's into social media too. Like
That's
you
why
know?
these are important though. That's why I like these podcasts. It's
Oh yeah,
important.
absolutely. So you get the background behind it and actually really learn how what's going on. And I mean, we're gonna I'm gonna host more mixtapes under Fresco Music Group, so we can actually keep the kind of like to put more consistency in the music scene with Culture Fest as well throughout the year. You know what I mean?
And this is just out the blue. I don't know. I'm asking, but like, what about cause you got a fashion show. I don't know if you got the date set up. I ain't gonna ask you nothing yet. You come back and talk about that. But
Bet. December though, for sure.
are you gonna put a mixtape out for the fashion show?
I don't know. I might. I'm actually December. I'm really thinking about getting about something slim, and I'm actually gonna speak on this past, but like maybe 8 artists together. And we do like a Christmas concert, and we actually have toys. Instead of you buying a ticket, you bring in a toy. Or
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? Or donate. And I just got to get the artists that want to be down with it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like truly like have something where we come together and we do something for the city. On a bigger level of giving back.
So that's one of the things I checked up everything so far except that. So like for you, coming together for a greater goal for the city. Like where you think we at with that, and where you think steps need to be taken to get where you think we should be as far as coming together for the greater good of the city.
So like what I've realized is kind of like you got to create something cool going on for somebody to kind of follow. And what we have going on, I would like to turn that into where we're giving back more throughout the year, where we having a garden or something that we actually, for neighborhoods. Like I started talking about this probably about a year ago, but I would love to have the little like books in the neighborhoods where it's like a little small I forgot what they call them, but it's like where you can find a location and you might have some books or canned goods and a little pantry, like a pantry in different neighborhoods and stuff like that. So I really want us to come together and not just, and that's also like the funding of this, like any extra funds I have, I try to give back. Like last year for my birthday, I ran around the city and gave out Chick-fil-A sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? We gave out like 50 Chick-fil-A sandwiches for my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
I was hungry. No, I'm fucking shit.
No, you know what I'm saying? And but that's the thing. Like we want to give back to our youth. I want to, and I even say it right now, December is coming up. I challenge everybody to adopt an angel. If you around here, especially if you're doing money spreads, adopt two. Adopt an angel. Like I'm just being real because I
targeting people.
Yeah, like
if you're doing money.
But I'm just saying, like. But I say this because I was a kid that was out there that needed that gift. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You never can know. You never know when you are in that situation. And some people you never know are in that situation. So I mean, it's for the kids. So it's like, why not? You know what I mean? You literally the process is you get the ticket. They tell you the age of the kid, and the kid give you like 3 or 4 gift ideas, and you pick 2 or something. You know what I'm saying? They don't even ask for much.
It's a link to that or something? Like, what I gotta do?
It's through Salvation Army. So
I grew up in Salvation Army.
Yeah, so it's just during December, you just ask them about Adopt Angel, and they always have angels. Like sometimes, unfortunately,
I know the program now.
Yeah, like sometimes they have too many angels, and they don't have people adopting them. So
that's life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Disappointment.
This year.
Disappointment. What would be a disappointment for you with, I guess, Culture Fest? Like, if you could think of something that you just don't want to happen, what would be it? What would be it for you?
Man, you know what? I don't want to say it because I feel
like with Jinx, but then at the same time, I just felt like it might not be something that's Jinx, but there's something like maybe, I don't know. I know you said no violence, so that's fine. Not that, but
that's really what it is. No violence. Like, I just asked for no violence at any events.
What's might get booed? Do you mind? Is it like, don't... Is it a refund? If you you want to be the Sandman?
Paulo. I will.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna promote nobody getting booed. Like I'm not promoting anybody getting booed at all. I'm hoping that would never happen.
Is it a refund if you get booed? Like
No,
if your dreams
like
get
I'm sorry to
discouraged?
be like that, but no. Like,
What if they say just $40? What if they tell you
like,
that?
like, hey, you're right. Like that's my response. Like, look, that was, but I'm like, you're right. Like that's my response, man.
It took you $4 to know this wasn't for you now.
Yeah, yeah, I hate to be like that, but I doubt that would happen.
But in all seriousness, like this is because I've been meaning to ask you for a long time. Cause I see how you move. Do you ever see yourself somehow getting in politics in Augusta?
We talked about that last time.
I just the way she moved, I just feel like I can see her 10, 12 years from now, like trying to be a district commissioner or something like that.
You saying that because she always politically correct.
Man,
She gotta get up here like
she was in her bag today.
I tried to get in her bag and she still was like, here goes Slim getting wild. Let me calm this down.
But you know what? I'm beyond with you. I will say this though. It's a gift and a curse sometimes when you like the preset we have sometimes. Cause you can't recreate certain things. You know what I'm saying? And certain things we all just can't say anyway.
Oh, I'm Denzel Washington.
Stop lying. No. So why you I ain't
So why you ain't say that shit?
I'm good, man. I'm just about
Nah,
my business.
to answer your question, yes. Miss Karen Gordon put the bug in my head that we need more youth in a political position. I don't agree with everything, and maybe that's why I should get into it. But that's something I'm looking forward to. Maybe in the future. You know, I feel like I said, everything happens for a reason. I've been saved from some situations that got to be a purpose. It got to be a bigger purpose. So I'm doing politics. I'm gonna be a preacher. I don't know, but I feel like I'm doing. I'm a definitely. I want to do more for the community. I want to do more for the city. So.
All right, man. Well, I think you did a good job. We did a great job answering all the questions. I think I know I asked all mine. I don't know about you. That's yes, yeah.
I told you I'm Gucci, man. No pad, no pen.
Hey,
yeah.
Get at it.
I gave up my pencil and pad with podcasting like a year ago. No pad, no pen. Freestyle Slim.
But wasn't just complaining about your topics?
Yeah. Dang, you see how you talk about stuff in private with people and they want to air you out? Well, you just complain about your topics. You see that, Libra? Dang.
It threw you under the bus, boy.
When you just complain about your topics, you said, homie, you
Like,
have better
bloop,
topics
bloop,
than
bloop,
you.
That's all you heard after that one.
See, that's why black men can't be vulnerable.
Nah, all I'm saying
You can be vulnerable with me.
All right, I should have talked to you. We over there. When you just complain about your topics.
You know, and I think that's why a lot of people do rock with me as far as the artists, because they can have a vulnerable moment with me and have a one-on-one conversation, and it's right there. Like, it ain't going past that. Like, I've always...
Yeah, definitely tell them, don't come to Maine.
But that's what Fresco was. That's what Fresco kind of started. Like, of course, being a boutique, but I've always wanted a safe space because I understand a lot of our young black males and young black females, we don't always have someone to go talk to, and you don't always get the reminder that you are the future. So it's like, that's why I wanted to kind of do more, you know what I'm saying, and step out there.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna do a promo run or what you're doing, but this is like, I think we did a good job. I know. I'm just,
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, me and Slim be trying to somehow, some way get to be like number one podcast in the city. That we trying to do.
And y'all are.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. This is the first clip coming out.
Nah, B Cook's the number one podcast in the city. Stop.
All right,
playing.
we signing out. All right, man. This was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Editing that. Cut.
Man, we out, man.
Peace.